SaaS marketing used to be simple. Write a decent SEO blog post, post a screenshot of your dashboard, tweet we just launched, maybe get 50 signups. That era is basically gone. In 2026, your app is competing with Netflix, TikTok, YouTube, AI demos, founder videos, cinematic product launches, and people's destroyed attention spans. If your SaaS demo looks boring, people do not even make it to the pricing page. So today, let's talk about SaaS marketing now and what founders need to do differently. All right. So in this video, this is a video for founders, indie hackers, software engineers, agency owners, and anybody building SaaS products, really. Because building the app is only half the game. Actually, that's being kind of generous. Building the app might only be 30% of the game now. The other 70% is distribution, which is, can you explain the problem? Can you make people care? Can you show the product clearly? Can you create content every day? Can you build trust before asking for money? Can you make the demo feel obvious, useful, and exciting? That is modern SaaS marketing. Now, the old SaaS marketing playbook a few years ago, it was a lot easier. You could write SEO blog posts, you could rank for niche keywords, you could post a screenshot on Twitter or LinkedIn, you could launch your own product hunt, you could write a founder thread, you could say, I built this tool to solve my own problem, and because there was less noise, that might actually work. The internet was crowded, but not like it is now. AI has changed everything. Now everyone can build faster, everyone can make landing pages, and everyone can generate copy, everyone can create mockups, everyone can ship MVPs, everyone can post daily. That means the baseline is higher. A decent landing page is not enough anymore. A decent screenshot is not enough anymore. A generic demo is not enough anymore. The market is flooded with tools, so the question is not just, does your product work? The question is, can you make the market pay attention long enough to understand why it matters? Now, SaaS marketing in 2026 is video first, story first, and attention first. People want to see the product, but they do not want a boring screen recording. They want context. They want the pain. They want the transformation. They want the before and after. They want the workflow. They want the result. They want the feeling of what changes after using your app. This is why cinematic demos work, not because every SaaS product needs explosions and dramatic music, but because a great demo tells a story. Now, here's the bad version. Here is our dashboard. You can click here, then you can click here, then this table updates. Nobody cares. Here's the better version. Your team is losing 3 hours every day manually tracking customer requests across email, Slack, and spreadsheets. In 60 seconds, I'll show you how this app turns that chaos into one clean workflow. Now I care because you started with the pain. Then you show the product as the solution. Now that is the big difference. Now, in 2026, your product demo needs a trailer, not a fake trailer, a real sharp, high retention explanation of what your product does and why anyone should care about it. Think of it like this. Your demo video has 3 jobs. Job 1, stop the scroll. You need a strong hook. Examples, your CRM is leaking money and you probably don't know it. Most restaurants lose delivery customers because their tech stack is broken. AI agents are powerful until one of them does something stupid with production access. If your logistics team still uses spreadsheets, this is what you're missing. Job number 2, explain the pain. Make the viewer feel seen. Describe the messy workflow they already live with. Job number 3, show the transformation. Show the product creating a better outcome, not features, outcomes. Not we have analytics. Say you can see which driver, route, order, or customer is costing you money before it becomes a crisis. That is much better. Now, content is the new sales team. For early stage SaaS companies, content is not optional. Content is your sales team before you can afford a sales team. Your videos should answer objections before sales calls. You should educate the market. You should build trust. They should show the founder's brain. They should explain the problem better than your competitors. That is how you create demand. You need different types of content. Educational videos, problem breakdowns, product demos, customer stories, founder updates, behind the scenes builds, comparison videos, industry news reactions, short clips, long form YouTube videos, LinkedIn posts, and also email newsletters. The mistake founders make is only posting when they want to sell. That feels needy. The better strategy is to become the best educator in your niche. Teach people how to think about the problem. Then when they're ready to buy, you're already trusted. Now, here is a simple content stack for a SaaS founder. 1 weekly long form YouTube video. This builds authority. 3 to 5 short clips from that video. These create discovery. 1 LinkedIn post per day. This builds professional visibility. 1 email per week. This builds owned audience. 1 product demo clip per week. This keeps the product visible. 1 customer problem breakdown per week. This proves you understand the market. That sounds like a lot, but you can systemize it. Now record 1 strong video, clip it, turn it into post, turn it into an email, turn it into a carousel, turn it into a landing page section, and turn it into sales enablement. That is how modern founders need to think. 1 idea becomes 10 assets. Now, why entertainment matters. So I know some technical founders are going to hate the word entertainment. They think entertainment means being fake, but that is wrong. Entertainment does not mean dancing on TikTok. Entertainment means holding attention. It means pacing, clarity, visuals, contrast, story, emotion, curiosity, examples, tension, payoff. If your video is boring, people leave. If people leave, they never understand your product. So yes, entertainment matters, not because you want to be a clown, because attention is the doorway to understanding, and understanding is the doorway to conversion. Now, here's a simple formula you can use for the SaaS demo. The first 5 seconds, call out the pain. For example, most small logistics teams are still planning routes with spreadsheets and guesswork. The next 10 seconds should show the consequence. For example, that means missed deadlines, wasted fuel, angry customers, and no clear view of what went wrong. The next 15 seconds should introduce the product. For example, this is our route intelligence dashboard. It simulates routes, compares cost and risk, and shows the best option before a shipment moves. The next 20 seconds are going to show the workflow. Enter your origin, destination, cargo type, deadline, and risk tolerance. And the system scores route options and explains the trade-offs. The next 10 seconds show the outcome. Now your team can make smarter decisions in minutes instead of guessing for hours. And the final 5 seconds are going to be your call to action. If you manage freight operations and want to test this, book a demo. Now that is a real SaaS demo. It has pain, consequence, product, workflow, outcome, and call to action. Now let's talk about founder-led marketing. Now I don't believe founder-led marketing is going away. People still want to know who's behind the product, especially with AI, because now anyone can generate a landing page and a fake-looking startup. So trust is going to matter a lot more. The founder needs to show up. Talk about what you're building. Talk about what you learned from customers. Talk about the mistakes. Talk about the industry. Talk about the product decisions. Talk about the roadmap. Talk about the problem. This does not mean oversharing. It means building credibility. Your audience should feel like this founder understands the problem better than most people. That is very powerful. Now, my honest take is this. If you are a technical founder and you refuse to learn marketing, you are choosing hard mode. The app is not enough. There are too many apps. The winner is not always the best product. The winner is more often the product people understand, trust, remember, and talk about. That is marketing. And in 2026, marketing is content, video, storytelling, and distribution. So stop hiding behind the code, ship the product, yes, but also ship the story. SaaS marketing has changed. The old playbook was SEO posts, screenshots, and simple launches. The new playbook is video first, story driven, educational, entertaining, and consistent. Your demo does not literally need to be a Hollywood trailer, but it needs to be clear, visual, compelling. You need to show the pain, show the workflow, show the transformation, and show why now is the time to care. If you are building SaaS, start creating content before you think you are ready. Because distribution is not something you add later. Distribution is part of the product. So like the video, subscribe, and comment below, and answer the question, are you building a SaaS product right now, and what problem does it solve? And I'll see you in the next one.